Hello, this is Mr. Collier, and today we're going to make a tessellation and geometry sketchpad with hexagons, squares, and equilateral triangles. Okay, so we're going to make a hexagon. There's a couple ways to make a hexagon, but we're going to start with an equilateral triangle and then make 6 copies of those and we'll have a hexagon. Okay, so I've got, just draw a line here. And I highlight the line and the points on the end, and then I'm going to double click one of the points to make it a center of rotation. Okay, in an equilateral triangle the angles are 60 degrees, so I'm going to rotate 60 degrees, or you could rotate 360 minus 60 degrees and you get 300 degrees if you want to go in the other direction. Then I'm going to double click on this point. Actually, you don't really need to. You can just connect the points here and you'll automatically get an equilateral triangle. So I clicked on both those points. You can press Command L and it makes a line segment. Okay, so that's one copy, and I'm going to select the whole equilateral triangle, double click on this point and keep rotating around until I've got a hexagon. So I'm going to rotate 300 degrees, okay, and I can keep doing that until I've got a hexagon. So I just keep going to rotate and rotate some more. Wish there was a hotkey for this one, it would be a lot quicker. Okay, there we go. Now we've got a hexagon, and if you want to color the triangles or keep the triangles in your pattern, you can keep them, but I'm going to click on them and hide them. Never delete stuff in Geometry Sketchpad. I'm going to hide them by doing Command H, or you can go up here and hide them. Actually, we have to do that a couple times because there's some overlapping triangles because of the rotation. So it looks like nothing happened, but we just got to do it again, I think. There we go. So now it's all gone. Now the center, I don't think we'll need that center, so we're going to hide that as well. And here we've got a hexagon, but I'm going to color it by clicking on these points in the correct order, and then we can go to construct polygon or hexagon interior, or you could do Command P, and there we've got a color red. I'm going to change that to my favorite color of blue. Okay, so there's our hexagon. Next we're going to make squares all around it. So what you can do is you can click on one of the sides. I'm clicking on or highlighting both endpoints and one of the sides here, and then we can, well, maybe there's a couple ways to do it, but I'm going to rotate 90 degrees. Okay, so I change that to 90. Now 90 goes inside the hexagon, so I need to do 360 minus 90. We'll go the other direction. I'll get 270. Okay, so I can do that again right here. Rotate 270, and it goes up there. I can do that one more time. I'll have a square. Now, remember earlier when I deleted the point in the center of the hexagon? Actually, I should not have done that. Let me see. Can I get that back? Yeah, let's see what happens. We can show all hidden. I want that point in the center, and I'll show you why in a second. So I'm going to get that back. I'm going to hide everything again. Okay, so this might happen to you. You might have to do this as well. And again, I got to do that twice. Oops. Okay. Okay, I'll show you how that center point is going to come in handy now. First, let me color this square by clicking on all 4 points in order. I'm going to color it red. Oops, I need to make quadrilateral interior first, then I can color it red. Okay, so I've got my red square. Now I don't want to do the same thing 6 times all around the hexagon. So what I can actually do is rotate about this point. So I'm going to highlight my square and the sides and the points. I might need these points later, I'm not sure. Okay, I highlighted all the outside sides and points here. So everything's highlighted. Here's my center of rotation. Now I need to rotate it And in a hexagon, each angle, or actually not each angle, there's going to be 6 squares all around this hexagon. So 360 divided by 6 gives me 60. So if I rotate 60 degrees, I should be able to get 6 copies of this square around here. So I'm going to rotate 60. There we go. So I can do that again and again, and I'll get all my squares. Okay. And 2 more. Okay, so I've got 6 squares all around there. Now, this angle is 90, of course. This angle is 90, and this is 120. So if you add those together, you will get 300 degrees. That means this angle is 60 degrees. Okay, so and this side is equal to this side. So if we connect these two points here, we'll make an equilateral triangle because that's 60 degrees right there. Okay, so I'm going to click on those 2 points. You can do Command L. I'm going to do that all around here. Command L. Command L. Okay, and then I'll have all this here. Command L. Okay. Now I'm going to color. So I'm going to take one of these triangles. I'm going to construct triangle interior. I'm going to color it. I did blue, red, yellow. I don't know if that looks good or not. Anyway, I'm going to rotate the color now. I'm going to use my center of the hexagon. And I'm going to rotate again 60 degrees. So just keep doing that. Alrighty, 2 more. Okay, now I've got one complete tile of my tessellation. There's a couple ways we can proceed. We can have square and then another square coming off of here, or we can even put a square here and then make our whole tile over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just start off with another hexagon right here. So what we can do actually is we can translate this over and have an overlap. So let's see, what can I do here? I need to move this over here. So I'm going to do a translation now. From this point right over to this point. Okay? So keep close note of that. This point to this point. I'm going to make vector, mark vector. Then I'm going to select everything. You can select everything this way, or you do Command A. And then I'm going to translate, and did that work out fine? Yeah, it did. Okay, so now we've got it an exact copy right there. So we got 2 tiles there now. And we keep doing that. I'm going to, now we see if this is point right here, I want a hexagon to be right here. And notice this is the top right corner of a hexagon, so I'm going to take this top right hand corner of this hexagon, and I'm going to click on that point, and then this point. I'm going to mark vector, Command A to select everything, and then I'm going to translate. Okay, so you keep doing that again and again. You can hide the points later if you want to, just by clicking on the points and doing Command H, but you need some of them at the beginning. But we can keep making this tessellation as